Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, break! Set! Coconut, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hawks 70, Hawks, ready!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's going to be third. They need one.
2! 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open is cracked. He's got it. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, San Francisco. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Penix going to throw right away. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Falcons.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Penix going to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Oh, down again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Nick Bosa. He has been an early disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive. Cade's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. Rice open, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down, Falcons.
London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Motion man is Rice.
18, Cardinal, 18.
On play action, Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Let's go now. Hawks, 7, Hawks.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, go. Hut.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pass. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
On the jump.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hut.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run the counter with Buster. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
In punt formation.
That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Penix on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. Nice return there, kicking his way up past the 35-yard line. a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley, and he'll get about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, Jack. Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gain for the 49ers. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
18 Tiger.
Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening at the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man is Rice. Plant. It's Penix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Falcons
Here's a designed run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready? 65, 75.
Now Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that, but then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. We'll go play action now with Penix. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. To the left side in the hands of Rice. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground, it's Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He's got room past the 25. George Pickens. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Uh-oh. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here is Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Powell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Penix going to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Falcons 18.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Dragon 60. Shut up. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield. Penix on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
2nd and 10. To throw. Here's Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
6 on the play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will score! Game on! Nico Collins! Touchdown Falcons! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check. 70
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of
Here's a
2.
second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Viking 18.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
Ready?
First down.
70 Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
79 Broncos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he is out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing now, Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
On third and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 7. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
18, 5. Let's go now. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers tack on one more to their lead.
42. Falcons 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and at best might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hard. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
Falcons 31. Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Michael Williams. He's in for the sack. And it will lead to 4th and very long. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Go!
2nd and 11.
Cougar 19. Let go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.